Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
You're the best tracker in the world. You're gonna help us find him.
I work alone. You used to.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Movie Fanatics video. And today we're going to be reviewing Christmas movie Red One. Before we get started, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, and most definitely share. Red One, big upcoming Christmas movie for 2024. I remember going back and seeing, I believe it was some Facebook posts of The Rock and J.K. Simmons with the movie in production. Didn't really give away the details of it back when I saw the photo, but I was like, yo, has The Rock in it? I watch anything with The Rock in it. Now I will tell you, the last couple of movies by Dwayne The Rock Johnson have been some floppers, and then later on we ended up finding out that Chris Evans was going to be in the movie, which is another one of my favorite actors to sit down and actually watch on the big screen. Now, this movie was produced by Amazon MGM Studios, along with Seven Bucks Productions, Chris Morgan Productions, and the Detective Agency. Now, the Red One, it's there have been a lot of different Christmas movies over the years. It was definitely written perfectly, I will say. We have, on Christmas Eve, a Black Ops team breaks into the North Pole and kidnaps Santa Claus. And we find out later that he was kidnapped by the Winter Witch, Gryla. She was the ex-girlfriend of Santa Claus's brother, Krampus. Krampus invented the naughty list, and they wanted to eliminate everybody that was on Santa's naughty list. That's Gryla, I should say. Gryla wanted to eliminate everyone that was on the naughty list by imprisoning them into snow globes. Now, the head of Santa Claus's security team, that is ELF, Enforcement, Logistics, and Fortification, their head commander, that's Callum Drift, that is played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He has to work with a mercenary / hacker, that's Jack O'Malley, who's played by Chris Evans, who's the one who ended up discovering the secret location of the North Pole, find out where Santa Claus is. So it's a pretty interesting plot. The budget of this movie was $250 million, which seemed a little bit too expensive if you ask me, just based off of what they actually put into the movie. And at the box office has made $34.1 million since the opening day on the 15th. I definitely enjoyed it. I thought the plot was amazing. Whoever wrote the script, it was a phenomenal script. Now, here's where I feel like a lot of people are going to kind of like make a side eye at the movie because of Dwayne The Rock Johnson in a Christmas movie. Really not too appealing. Like, I'll be honest with you, I've yet to see Tooth Fairy. Like, it just wasn't for me. So I kind of feel like a lot of people are going to have that type of vibes with this movie, where I'm going to advise you to watch the movie because I felt like it was a great movie. It definitely is going to end up being in my top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time, and it's going to be very, very hard to top Jingle All the Way. I love that movie, but it's pretty close. Now, where I feel like also it's not going to get the love from children. When we talk about a Christmas movie, it has to be a children-friendly Christmas movie. And I feel like the profanity in the movie just wasn't appropriate for the younger generation, for it to be able to be boosted up into one of the top Christmas movies of all time. And this is something that we all been long awaited for a phenomenal Christmas movie that we could talk about from years to come. I'm sorry, like, we're not going to get the popularity out of it because we're not going to be able to get the children's support when it comes down to this movie. Now, one of the things that I wanted to focus on in this movie was the chemistry between Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Chris Evans. Like I said, these are two of my favorite actors in Hollywood. They definitely did a phenomenal job with the chemistry on screen with each other during the course of this movie. Extremely hilarious. It was all around. This was a great movie. And I want to touch on the premise or what, excuse me, the moral of the movie, obviously with the naughty list, and Gryla wants to eliminate everybody that's on the naughty list, but also with Santa Claus's, his stance on it was, there's always going to be good in people. You just have to give the people the opportunity to be good. I feel like it speaks volumes for a society that we live in today, where, I'm not gonna lie to you, we live in a world with a lot of pretty selfish, inconsiderate people, where I feel like in this movie, it puts a spotlight on those people, where you have an opportunity to be a better person. You just gotta want to be a better person. But all around, I will give this movie, I gotta give it an 8 out of 10. I'm sorry. It may end up being an unpopular opinion, but I truly enjoyed this movie. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is the Movie Fanatics. I'm up out of here, man.